Hello, everybody, and welcome to another match reaction episode today for late night football. And yes, we're doing a little bit of Serie A action as well. We've not done that for a long, long time, so we're doing that. It's finished. Inter Milan 3, AS Roma 1. And it's a big step. It's a big step for Inter Milan towards winning the Serie A title because the fixture list after this looks pretty good. It looks pretty manageable. So this was probably the hardest of the fixtures that they have coming up. So it was good for them to pick up a win. Here, I mean, Roma coming in 12, unbeaten in 12 games. They've been a bit lucky with some late equalizers, late goals. So probably not as good as their form suggested they were, but still you would expect that they would give a tough assignment in this game, but it just never got going. They just never got going. I think Pellegrini has been pretty good for them. Didn't have the best of games. I thought there was a lot of, they control that midfield, they didn't really control it. Oliveira wasn't good as well. So Inter probably benefited from that, and I mean they were brilliant. They were clinical. They were good to watch, and when you've got certain players like Inter have, they can always turn the game around, and did that in this one. Fantastic performance though. Don't take nothing away from Inter. I mean, as bad as as not good as Roma were. I mean, Inter probably made them play that way. There was a little bit of a wobble towards the end. When Mkhitaryan got that goal, I thought. There were a couple of other chances as well. I mean, Carlos Perez probably could have scored as well when he had the chance and he shot straight at Bastoni. But otherwise, I think Inter managed it pretty well. They managed the game pretty well. And I mean, there was some, that's a big result for Inter going into, the big games. They've also got a Coppa Italia final to come. They've kind of picked up a bit of steam. They got a few draws not too long ago, but I think since the international break, they've kind of steadily gone better and better. Maybe that result against Liverpool might have helped them as well a little bit confidence-wise. They've done well since the international break. They're getting goals and also scoring goals as well. Talking about individual performances, I thought Lautaro Martinez was excellent. He was really, really brilliant. And I just wonder if it's, what happens this summer with him, because there's quite a few teams that are going to be looking for strikers. And his price tag, I mean, Inter may need to sell again. So he'll probably be one of the assets that might be available for sale. We always talk about him every transfer window, every summer transfer window. You seem to talk about Lautaro Martinez might leave Barcelona. Have been mentioned in the past. Other clubs have been mentioned in the past, but always seems to stay in Inter. So probably might stay at Inter this summer as well. But I mean, if he does wish to come, I'm sure there's going to be lots of suitors who might be interested in taking up on him. He's a fantastic player. 2 goals, very well taken. Looks on form. Scored 2 as well against Milan as well. So he looks in hot form right now. And then, of course, there was also the goal for Brozovic, who again, I think kind of goes a little bit under the radar because of all the other midfield talent that Croatia has, as well as that Inter. But I think he's a fantastic player as well. And I was impressed with Nicola Barella as well. I haven't seen a lot of him, but I was impressed with him as well. Another player that maybe some other clubs might be interested in taking a punt on. Might be again, midfield is another area that certain clubs might be looking to bolster. So maybe someone as well who might be on the lookout for a move as well. Although he's Italian. Italians generally don't go outside of Italy, but hopefully, I know what the good move for him is. So, but maybe we might see him there. But and what about for Simone Inzaghi as well? Inzaghi was, he's someone who's had to really work hard throughout, his career. Is the other Inzaghi, as sometimes some might have called, but he was a fantastic player in his own right. Obviously did well at Lazio, got this big, managerial move to Inter. Now, nobody expected them to be this. I mean, not that nobody expected them to win the title, but I think people thought, maybe they might not win it. Maybe all the players they sold in the summer might be difficult, but they really. He's really found some sort of spark, made things click, and he's on his way. He's on his way to win the title. I do think that this result kind of makes it certain. I wouldn't say certain, but I think it kind of makes it easier now for them to win the title. I think those draws that Milan had, I think that was the problem that those results that they got. Milan had it in their pocket and they kind of let it slip. Milan got some tough games as well. They've got to play Lazio, they've got to play Fiorentina, so it's not going to be easy for them. I think, largely speaking, I think Inter might have seen the worst of the fixtures out now. I think that the rest of them should be on this form anyway. They should be winning those games anyway on form. So it's just tough to see anybody else other than Inter win the title, but you never know. There's still time. But in this game, I thought Inter did really well, and the full value for the win. Absolutely well deserved, and it's tough for Roma, but they've got a big Conference League to come, and I think the way they've ended that game, they'll probably think that that's how we want to play against Leicester. So maybe they can take something from that. But for Roma also, it's going to be tough now because they're in a fight for European spots. I don't think they're going to make the Champions League spots, but they've got competition from Fiorentina as well, just to stay in the top 7. So I do know they have the caveat of the Europa Conference League to try and make the Europa League, so they could probably win that. But yeah, they're gonna have a tough time as well, just trying to keep Fiorentina off, and also just not necessarily looking forward, but looking up, but also looking down. They've got teams being down next. They're going to have to be careful about that as well. But anyway, we'll see what happens in the league. Congratulations to Inter and congratulations to Inter fans. One well-deserved victory, and one that's obviously sweet because it comes against a team like Roma, against their former manager as well, Jose Mourinho. That's good. And congratulations to Roma. But I think they did enough. I think not that enough, but I think they'll take some heart from the last 10 minutes and maybe use that going forward. So things there's still a lot for them to play for. So let's see what happens. But anyway, that's the reaction. If you enjoyed this video, please remember to like and also share the video. Would love to have your support. And of course, remember to follow our channels on YouTube, Facebook, and Instagram. You can watch it wherever you like, whenever you like. We always appreciate your the views and your support. So please do follow our channel. Thank you so much, and stay tuned. We have some more content coming up as well, so soon for you as well. So do stay tuned for that. Take care. Have a good day, all night, whatever time you're watching, and we'll see you again very, very soon.